National Gay and Lesbian Task Force, and Latina Magazine for her work to give same-sex couples the right to marry. Please welcome Christina Chavez.
It is an issue that I am so passionate about. And how dare we even have a discussion about taking away the rights of a certain group of people? How dare we do that? We are in California. California has always been on the forefront of fighting equality, whether it's for the rights of immigrants or the fight to make sure our children receive a good education. And today, we're going to continue to be on the forefront by standing with our gay and lesbian brothers and sisters and make sure that they are given all the same rights that were given to my husband, Oscar, and I. And it's appropriate that we're here in Fresno today, a place where my grandfather fought for the rights of farm workers. But he was not only about the rights of farm workers, he was about the rights of any disenfranchised community. In 1987, Cesar Chavez stood before tens of thousands of members and supporters of the LGBT community at the march in Washington, D.C. Cesar was one of the first Latino civil rights leaders to speak out for the LGBT community because he understood that you can't demand equality for your own people while tolerating discrimination against any other group of people. His message that day in Washington, D.C. was about equality, respect, and fairness. And as a champion for justice, he would have been glad to know that California finally allows gay and lesbian couples the right to marry, because that brings us one step closer to his vision where all communities are accepted and respected. For 45 years, Cesar stood up for what is right, and today I celebrate his memory as we continue his legacy by standing with LGBT families and their children. And we know that no movement can be successful without building strong and diverse coalitions. And when my children ask me what I did to end discrimination in the state of California, I don't want to look them in the eyes and say that I stood on the sidelines. So today I come out of the labor movement. So for anybody who has ever walked a picket line in support of a janitor or a hotel worker or for farm workers or for an immigrant rights cause or for an environmental cause, we're now asking that you stand with our gay and lesbian brothers and sisters and demand equality. A couple of years ago, I had the privilege of attending the state funeral of Rosa Parks out in Southern California. And there was a poet there. While she was eulogizing Mrs. Parks, she was explaining to us that on that day, when Mrs. Parks refused to give up her seat, that she was not only physically tired of having worked a whole day, but she was also mentally tired of not fighting back. So the poet then went on to ask us, what is it that we're tired of? So in the church, I began to write down the things that I was tired of. I'm tired that as a woman, as
Can I tell you how amazing she is? I know you do that. She has traveled all over this state and made a special trip just for today. So please, welcome.